Brothers, warriors, what's up? I just wanted to share a little video, a little update with you. Very excited. I'm about to be 4 months in this journey through India and Nepal, and I just wanted to share some thoughts and some epiphanies, realizations I had along the way. So basically, just decided to take some time for myself. So I just saved a bunch of money before, and now I'm just traveling, so I spent 3 months in India, and now it's about to be 1 month, about to be a month in Nepal. Now I'm living in a very, very, very small village in the north of Nepal. I'm hosted by a very small family, so I'm living with the family. They have cows, buffaloes, hens, and very basic, very simple life. Quite difficult also to catch internet, but it's an amazing experience. Simple life, poor life. It's something I always wanted to try. But yeah, beside that, I'll share a few epiphanies, a few concepts that are becoming clear throughout the journey, because this is of course like a journey that I'm going through outside, but it's a journey that I'm going through inside actually. And by the way, I've always been very afraid, and I've always been in my mind a lot as a guy, but I managed to find the courage to actually make it happen. And yes, so I will start with this. So those are very personal concepts and ideas, like things that I see now more clear. Maybe I knew them before, but now they're so clear. They're becoming so clear and sharp in my mind. I can see them, and I'm basically just supporting through life experiences. And if you have an idea, I'm always supporting the fact that you should make it happen. If you have something spinning and rolling in your mind for a long time, then man, make it happen. Go make it happen. Save a bunch of money if you need it. Like just find a way to make it happen, because if you live by ideas, concepts, or just words of other people, it's not enough, man. You need real experience and see what those experiences are doing to you and how they can change your mind and your physiology. And okay, the first concept was this basically. So I realized that there is no experience, there is nothing that I can have that is so important. The most important thing in my life is my inner state. And I will say it again, because I was a little bit distracted by the bridge. The most important thing is my inner state. Cultivation of my inner state and taking full responsibility of my inner state is so important for me, because it's not so much the experience, the actual experience that I'm going through, or the things that I have in my life, for examples, but it's more about my inner state. So the same type of experience can be amazing, blissful, or can be hell. It just depends on your energy levels and your awareness. You understand what I'm saying? So for example, I make some examples. Imagine you are okay, I'm mainly talking to guys with this channel, but so I'll make an example based on that. Imagine to be by a beautiful beach, beautiful sunset, with a nice, super good looking woman on your side, and you're just happy drinking, I don't know, a mojito or something. Just amazing experience. But the same experience can be felt as hell for you. You can feel hell inside yourself, because I try to be in that situation, and I try to feel miserable. And I said, why I'm miserable? Why, when I was younger, in my 20s, and I said, why am I miserable? Like, I made it happen. Like, I'm with a super gorgeous woman, and this is the nice beach in front of me, and I'm drinking mojito or something, and why I'm not happy? Why I feel miserable inside myself, And then I had another experience once in my life, and then, I was just working and doing some stuff, just basic stuff, and I don't remember actually. And then suddenly it started to rain, like a big thunderstorm, rain coming down. And you know, in that moment, I just completely surrendered to the experience, and that was like one of the best experiences of my life. You know, the same type of experience could be a hell for another person, just being stuck under the rain and getting wet. But for me, in that moment, it was amazing because I was pumped up with energies, because my energies and my awareness was on point. You know, I'm not talking about super spiritual stuff, guys. I'm not that type of guy. I don't know, you know, I'm just a basic student of life and trying to understand, but basically just, you know, taking care. The point of the video is this: it's so clear to me that I have to take full responsibility of my inner state. This is the point of the video. This is the most important part that I don't want you to miss, and I'm sharing it with you based on my experience. And what I'm saying is that the experiences you have outside are not so important after all, funny enough, or the things that you have or that you achieved in your life. The most important thing is your inner state, and you can actually work on that. You can work on that. There are ways, and what I'm doing in my journey in my life right now is to find out ways, you know, to improve my energy, my energies, to improve my level of awareness, to improve my experience in life, you know, besides the things that I achieve. Because I tried to achieve a few stuff that were important for me, and I felt kind of nothing. So I had to just take another trajectory in life, another way. And here I am. And yes, so I will share 3 things now that I think are very, very important for me. And as I was saying, now I just have a little bit more clear vision. I'm taking a lot of time for myself, a lot of free time, traveling, exploring, seeing a very different culture, seeing poor people, seeing different situations and difficult situations too. Beautiful, just open your eyes. And so the first point I want to make. So it's so clear to me now that I have to be, again, extremely to take full responsibility to understand my body and the way it works. Everyone is different. We are all different. So the best thing you can do, I guess, or at least I understood that the best thing I can do is to just study my body. It's like conduct an investigation on my body, I like to say. Just look at it. Look how it reacts to different things. For example, I make some examples because it can be also quite easy. For example, I'll talk about myself. I understood that for me, for my body, it's not good to have breakfast when I wake up in the morning. If I skip it, full energy. If I wake up and I have like bunch of bread and heavy stuff like that, my digestion take over and no energy. And no energy means said, just want to sleep, you know. I don't want that. So almost always I'm skipping breakfast. And then, for example, I don't know, I understood that even having heavy lunch for me is not good. I understood that, you know, jerking off, for example, you know, I'm making just examples. Jerking off 2 times per day, 3 times per day at the age of 31 is not good for me. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do it anymore. When I was in my 20s, it was fine. Then, you know, now I just feel, you know, a big difference. Maybe it's just the way I am, but that's it. Who cares? Like, just study your body, study the way it works. And then I found out about semen retention, started to practice it. It took me a year to kind of understand what is my sweet spot, because I'm not taking this practice to the extreme as some guys do, and well, respect, but to just understand the right balance for me. And yeah, that's it. So that's what I mean about studying your bodies. There are so many things to say, but I think you get the idea. It's enough, otherwise this video gets so long. And yes, just study your body, understand the best type of behavior that you can have in order to feel energetic. You know, I understood that practicing yoga is good for me, practicing just working out is good for me, spending time in nature. You know, every type of hack that you can do on your body in order to just feel good and feel energetic. You know, that's what I'm understanding. There's a big correlation between energy levels and the way you feel about life, the way you feel about everything. You know, just yesterday was with a bunch of kids. There was a lot of kids, and it was Nepali kids, It was an amazing experience, but 3 weeks ago my energy levels were very like down to the bottom, very bad, for numbers of reasons. I'm not gonna talk about it now, but yes, the same experience was hell. It was horrible. Like, fuck these kids, like, just let me get over, like, just let me go, guys. I don't want to spend, I don't want to talk with you. So I'm understanding that my energy level is correlated to my happiness, and so improving my energy level, it's so important. And I just want to spend all my resources to understand how to do it and to practice what I have to practice in order to achieve a higher level of energies. Okay, that was the first point. Second point now. Second point, I understand that I need a little bit of practice to discipline my mind, to quiet my mind. In this case, it's meditation. Then you have many other options. In my case, it's meditations, as I said, but even painting, like DIY projects. You have so many things to just focus your mind on something and train your mind to just stay focused on something. In my case, I was diagnosed with ADHD, as so many other people in my youth. But yeah, it was, it was always a struggle for me to focus on something and then just to have a peaceful, clear, simple mind. I was always so many ideas and blah, 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 like a mess. And so for me, just practice a little meditation or do some physical exercise, play sports. It's important. It's important. So again, it's so clear to me that I have to practice. Again, practice. So do something in order to get something else. So practice a little bit, face the discomfort, because boys, it's hell of a discomfort sometimes to just sit and meditate, or to just do a little bit of yoga or a little bit of exercise. But yeah, like, I'm asking myself what I prefer, the discomfort to feel this pain now, or the discomfort of feeling miserable throughout my day. So I prefer the discomfort of working out or doing yoga or doing meditation or whatever I need to do. And yeah, and then again, we get to the third point. And as I like to say, you have to stand guard at the door of your mind. So it's very clear to me, again, it's getting very clear to me day by day that whatever gets in my mind gets stuck there forever. It's so easy to put things in a human brain, but then take it out, man. It's so difficult. So from now on, I have to pay crazy attention. This is crazy because no one is teaching you that. Everything I'm saying is something that I'm really realizing through experiences, books, but mainly experiences, because when you talk about that with someone or you read about it in a book, then it's, you just get the first step. But then you need to walk the way by yourself and understand the effect that those things are doing on you, and then to see the truth with experience. That's what I believe. So blah, 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 yes, but then you need experience again. So it's so clear. I have to pay attention to everything I'm putting in my mind. So I make examples again. I don't watch any fucking news. I don't use Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of that. None of my business. Just upload a few videos on YouTube, that's it. So then, no pee, no corn. I don't want to say this word because YouTube doesn't like it. And, corrupted. And yeah, basically I'm just, avoiding every source of trash to get in my mind. Horror movies, that's a big one for me. I watched a few horror movies when I was very young, and they stuck in my brain. And now when it's dark in the night and I'm alone, I think about some paranormal presence or some monster showing up, and I say, why I have this trash? It's like someone else just put some poison, their own poison from their mind in my brain. Why am I allowing this? Why? So when I was unconscious about this process, it was okay. But now that I'm conscious, it's not okay anymore. So I know that if my friends are watching a super hardcore horror movie with a lot of psychology in it, I know that I'm sensitive, and it's better if I don't watch it. I just have a better life, man. Why should I watch that? It just doesn't make any sense. I don't want the sickness and the poison and the and the mental illness is from another guy coming in my mind. I just don't want that, you know. And sometimes you can prevent you from having this type of exposure to this type of material, but sometimes you cannot. So you can, in these situations, you can just develop like a sharper mind. You can develop more awareness. And so when something is happening and you feel the garbage, you feel the trash, you feel the stinky smell of someone has sick mind, with full respect of it. But when you can smell it, you say, okay, this is not coming in my mind. Like fuck you, you say mentally, like you refuse that. You don't allow that in your brain, deep in your consciousness. You say, okay, this, you know, peace, good luck to you, man. I don't know. Yes, so that's it. I think I'll wrap it up. That is my little update from the Nepali jungle. I don't know, boys. I think it's very, very, very valuable to just study yourself a little bit. And of course, again, it's a lot about balance. You don't want to push it like crazy. And again, I hope I'm not misunderstood. And yeah, again, it's a little bit of balance. Don't take this practice to the extreme. You're not a problem to solve, but having a little bit of attitude of observation, of this like investigation on you, and saying, okay, I did this and this happened, then I did this and this happened. You can journal down, you can take notes, you can study yourself a little bit. And at least in my case, I understood that, you know, I have to be a good guy. I have to follow my own rules, my own body rules. I have to find them out first and then execute, just brutally execute. If I know that something is good, I have to do it. It's pure discomfort sometimes, yes, but then it gets you to such a good vibration, happiness and awareness, and just man, it's fucking good. I don't know how to say it. Just have to do your homework sometimes, and in order to feel good. I know if I wake up early, do a little bit of pranayama, I do a little bit of meditation, I'm like 10, 15, 20 days on strict semen retention. If I have a great day in front of me where I'm exploring, I go out, I do stuff. Don't know, man, life is just beautiful. Otherwise, if I wake up, I'll look at 11 p.m. Sorry, 11 a.m. 11 p.m. must be crazy, but if I wake up at 11 a.m. and then jerk off watching some weird stuff on the internet and then eat a bunch of sugar, and then yeah, my day is just, so that's it. And the last thing I will say, because this video is getting so long, I also understood one thing. I think I understood this, that sometimes you just need to fail enough to feel enough. Sometimes you just need to fail a lot and to feel a lot of pain to change. There is no other way. As you guys may know, I quit weed and alcohol and coffee and everything and tobacco, and I'm just free of everything for more than 2 years now. And for me, it was a process about just touching rock bottom so hard and just feeling so bad that it was so clear to me that I had to change. Simply as that. Sometimes you need to just go down the rabbit hole and feel like shit before you say, man, I'm ruining my life. I'm feeling so bad. I don't want that anymore. This is giving you enough energy to change. Sometimes you cannot change if you don't touch hell. That's it. Peace.